44-year-old Stella Nickell was arrested at her home without incident. Police say she's been a suspect for months, but it took until now to finish the exhaustive investigation.
It is our understanding that
44-year-old Stella Nickell was arrested at her home without incident. Police say she's been a suspect for months, but it took until now to finish the exhaustive investigation.
It is our understanding that this is the first case that has resulted in death in a product tampering case where an indictment or prosecution has resulted. During my 20 years in the law enforcement field, I have never seen the kind of cooperation that has existed between the federal and local agencies in this particular case.
It is a case that drew national attention. Excedrin capsules were pulled from store shelves. Over 73,000 of them tested for poison. Police are accusing Stella Nickell of placing cyanide in 5 packages of over-the-counter painkillers. At a preliminary federal court hearing, Nickell appeared somber and said nothing. Police will not elaborate on their theories of a motive in the case. That will come out in Nickell's trial. But they say the random cyanide poisoning death of Sue Snow took a heavy toll in Auburn, one that people have still not fully recovered from.
I saw a panic take place in this area regarding what's safe, what isn't safe, how do I know, are my children safe, are the things that I have at home safe to use.
Evans expects Nickell to go on trial early next year. Melanie Granforce, KIRO News. Melanie Granforce for CBS News.
Our feeling about that juror and watching her when Judge Dwyer asked the questions that he asked her concerning her ability to go forward as an impartial juror, we made a gut call. The alternatives we felt would simply prolong the process, and we're hoping for the best here.
It was an emotionally draining experience, according to the jury foreman. 3 times last week, members voted on Stella Nickell's guilt or innocence. And the vote was always the same, 11 people saying she's guilty, 1 who couldn't agree. So what happened to the holdout? What changed that person's mind so the guilty verdict could be unanimous? Murray Andrews refused to name the holdout, but he was repeatedly questioned about Laurel Holliday, the only juror who cried when the verdict was read, the same juror who got an anonymous phone call at home last Friday, asking her if she knew that Stella Nickell failed a lie detector test. Nickell did fail that test, but it wasn't admissible as evidence. Holliday was allowed to stay on the jury only after she agreed to disregard the call and not tell other jurors about it. Stella Nickell's lawyer left the courthouse without commenting on the dramatic conclusion of the trial. Nickell's scheduled to be sentenced June 17th. She could get up to life in prison. Chris Lagares, KIRO News.